We all know the importance of the environment. Over the last decade, the Academy has made huge reductions in our energy footprint, increasing reliance on renewable energies, as well as initiating programs to reduce waste. While we have made progress in these areas, we still have room to improve. A big concern is that of recycling solid waste. The EPA estimates that while 75% of solid waste is recyclable, only about 30% of it is actually recycled in America. At the Academy, the number is even less, with an estimated amount of only 10 to 20%. Our actions have a direct impact on the environment. Take, for instance, the Ashland landfill near Schriever Air Force Base. It averages approximately 300,000 tons of waste yearly. That is the weight of over 700 fully loaded C5s. Now that we have identified the problem, it's time to implement a solution. Redoubling our efforts, a new recycling program has been proposed to combat the unnecessary waste that the Academy produces. Recycling bins have been procured for each room to use. 4 Degrees, this is where you come in. The contents of each room's recycling bins will be collected and placed in the squadron receptacle. The logistics of collection will be left to squadron discretion. However, it is important to note that the collection should occur frequently to prevent the buildup of recyclables. It is recommended that each squadron have a cadet in charge of recycling to help with organization and implementation. Once the squadron receptacle fills up, the 4 Degrees of the squadron take the contents to the white recycling bins below the dorms. Please note that these bins are for recyclables only. If food waste or non-recyclables, such as styrofoam, are found in the bin, the company has to send the entire bin to a landfill. In addition to recycling small waste, there are a number of options available for larger items, such as couches, fridges, tires, or electronic devices that you had to throw out. The Academy gets fined for throwing fridges, electronics, or tires in the compactors. While they cannot get on base at the Academy, there are several companies in Colorado Springs that offer recycling services for these larger items. So, let's talk about why this is important to you. First, by recycling, you reduce the amount of junk that you have to throw away. This means fewer trips to the compactor for everyone. Second, it saves the Academy money, which they can spend on more important things like Choco Tacos and Mitch's. Finally, it's the right thing to do. By setting the example, we create a framework that the rest of the DoD can follow to make a positive impact in the world. So, to recap, cadets place recyclables in the provided bins, which the 4th class cadets will collect at squadron discretion. Place the recyclables in the squadron receptacle and bring them later to the white bins underneath the dorms. Do not throw food, styrofoam, or other non-recyclable items into the white bins. Finally, dispose of large items at a recycling center off base instead of throwing it into the compactor room. We're counting on you, Cadet Wing. Are you in?